It's al-Orq time! Hello and welcome back to Crusader Kings III as we continue the al-Orq Dynasty. My name is al-Orq, and as ever I shall be your host today. So we have expanded our territory substantially since the last episode. As you can see, we've almost conquered our entire southern coast here. Just got a couple little bits of territory here that is under the control of other people, some stuff up here to our north and west, and then of course the Seljuk territories are still kind of alive and well. However, we are going to try to remove them as much as possible. So I noticed that the mothers of Ertan and Sonmez here, she had another child with this guy here, and somehow they're both of the Seljuk Empire. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, because he's of the Safarid dynasty, so don't fully understand what's going on in that respect, but we're going to kill them both. We're going to kill both of the brothers as well, because if we... Well, yeah, it looks like... So I'm just going to kill these two. That's what it was. Yeah, I was making up a plan in the last episode. So I'm going to kill the mother and then kill the current ruler, and that would only leave this newborn here in charge. So I want to see if we can start seeing some rebellions pop up within this territory, because it's not happening as quickly as I expected it to. But the first thing we're going to do is immediately... Well, not conquer the duchy, because that's too much prestige. Instead, we're going to do a holy war for this duchy here in Dailam. That way, we'll get some access to the Caspian Sea, right? Is that what this is? Yeah, the Caspian Sea. I just have to double-check my geography there. And it's an additional 3 counties towards our goal, so it's definitely worth our time. So, obviously, it says some Norse rulers might join us, but they would never make it here in time to make any sort of difference. Okay, so we had this translation event chain going on here, so we're going to be finishing it today. I am having the notes from my translation of the categories read back to me when, "My lord, please forgive me, but did you fall asleep? Heavens above, this classic is a piece of absolute drivel." So, now I will say, nevertheless, I will force myself through it. It's going to be worth it, guys. Also, we are 57 years old, so it is very possible we die before this video is out, and we will start playing as our grandson, who's currently 12 years old. He does not have his third personality trait as of yet, but that will come soon. Alright, Mark of Distinction. As the renown of my dynasty grows, familiarity with the glorious al-Orq sigil spreads too. My family's device is now recognized in the regional circles of nobility, counted highly amongst the prominent Persian bloodlines, as it should be. And now our dynasty banner has become a masterwork, giving it a couple extra bonuses there. Very nice. And our inspiration has been realized. We got our book. "My lord!" My lover Nastikso smiles and gestures me over with ink-stained hands. "My book, my masterpiece, is finished. Behold! A monumental herbalaria with detailed drawings of each plant and descriptions of its medical properties. The cover is wood that has been painted to display a repeating image of floral motifs." We are impressed. So this gives us a small health boost. We absolutely need that. An additional 10% to learning lifestyle experience, a modicum of prestige, and an additional learning. Alright, let's go ahead and put that up right away while we are still alive. And I guess we'll display it over here in this corner. There we are. So we have our first book there. And so as you can see, yep, that did give us a little bit of a small boost to our health. And once we get that translation perk, we should be able to do this. Oh, it looks like he formed an alliance with the Bedouin ladies. Ah, okay. I finally get to enact my revenge from this bitch constantly annoying me. Alright, so the Mavasan fever has unfortunately spread, and looks like it's only going to get worse. Has it claimed any lives as of yet? 2. Yes, unfortunately. So, we might have to isolate the capital, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, let's isolate the capital. We are unfortunately going to lose some prestige for that, and it will decrease our control decline. Let's see, but it does increase our plague resistance. Considering this is so close to us, I feel like that's important. And we might even need to enter seclusion in case this gets us even closer. Yeah, it just continues to spread, unfortunately. An excellent translation. My translation of the categories finally stands complete. My words rest on beautifully illuminated pages, all protected by a lavish cover, as befits the work's importance. The tome has taken pride of place in my collection, and every imam who reads it is mightily impressed by my efforts. Some are already speaking of making copies of their own. So, we get Accomplished Translator for 10 years, that's +1 piety per month, 0.25 prestige per month, and additional clergy opinion. Got a free perk, and we got... Oh, so we lost the translating book modifier there, so there we are. Alright, got another perk there, and we're immediately going to grab Restraint. I want to get to Know Thyself as soon as possible, and thankfully, we're actually pretty close to the next one there. Very nice. Okay, what is this? This person wants us to join a hunt. I'm going to decline. We have more important things to do. I should not be wasting my time with this. Nonsense. And we've had yet another son with Shahara here. So, Nezam. He has the quick trait, which is cool. That was from her intelligent trait there. So, Nezam, yeah, why not? Malingering scent. It is times like these, it's best to be wary of any strange smells. Alright, so we've seen this. Yeah, get your sachets here. So I could say, I'll buy for not that price. So protective sachet for 10 years. It wouldn't actually help us out with the plague. And I don't really know if I want to pay the money, if I'm being quite honest. Yeah, he could just be annoyed with me, but this is the option that we would go with, so let's see what happens. And we actually got the cheaper version. Nice, I'll take it. Alright, Ertan's courtier Parwazi is a fretful man. As I find myself in his company, I am at first wary. However, I soon realize that he is not as averse to my company as I first thought. So I could try to form a friendship with him, or just gain some advantages. Sure, whatever, close to a courtier. Makes it more successful. Alright, why not? It's not like it's going to matter too much at the end of the day. And the scheme is already good to go. So we're going to go ahead and launch it. Alright, the mother is dead, and how about the current ruler? So is he, and we lost pretty much all of our stress there. So they are both gone, which just leaves now this in the hands of a 1-year-old. Hopefully he doesn't have any other siblings. I don't think that that's going to be possible. And who is the heir here? This person. And are you related in any way? No, she is of the Seljuk family. Okay, so it's entirely possible that she might end up doing this. So there's 5 members left of their family. Let's go ahead and kill them all. I think that's probably going to be the best way for us to guarantee our success, or at least make it more likely. So we got these 2 people here. All right, making sure that I'm not misclicking here. Gumus and Begum. All right, excellent. So, yep, let's go ahead and just kill them all. Get rid of the entire Seljuk line. We don't need them at all in this world. Okay, looks like everyone is willing to join us, which I am a super big fan of. And so yeah, we'll just continue our murder spree here. As many as we can get away with before we die. I wanna try. All right, there we are. So what's the war looking like now? Yeah, we are severely outnumber them even with their ally. And what is this? Ooh, an adventurer has just got some land from the Greeks. Ah, so he stole this over here. Good for him. The weaker the Greeks become, the better off we'll be. Also, I wanted to kind of point something out here. I just noticed this at the end of the last recording. Our fake Portuguese ruler here, Sultan Bakr II, he's taken over a lot of Iberia, and this kingdom title right here, Andalusia, this was what the crusade was about a couple episodes ago. I didn't see how that resolved, and it kind of ended really, really quickly, but it looks like the Christians were successful there, unfortunately. So, alright, so it looks like the plague is spreading in the opposite direction from our capital, so I will take it. Alright, onwards we continue with our work. Regular habits, I want someone watching her at all times. This gives us a little bit less secrecy, but more success and face time. This guy wants to pay us for a truce. Ooh, what is this? Our daughter was imprisoned. Oh, was she an adulterer? Unfortunately, she did start a relationship. Could I pay her ransom? 50 gold? Yeah. Part of me wants to kill this dude, and I think I should, because we do have a truce with him, or an alliance. Yeah, how dare he do this? to our daughter. 50 gold. That's fine. We'll get her out of there. Alright, and we got another perk there, so let's get Know Thyself. And then I guess I'm just going to continue going down these other perks. There's not a great chance that we'll get down to Healthy and Whole of Body, but if we stick it out for long enough, we would be able to, and we would end up living a little bit longer. Troubadour's Dedication. There are often performers at court, but this time we were promised something special, and I certainly got it. As the troubadour starts yet another stanza, I try not to show how flattered I am by this dedication directed at me in front of the entire court. Just got some free prestige there. Someone is plotting against me, and someone's trying to seduce me, I guess. Interesting. Alright, Soothing the Pain. Ah, there we go. So this is our final personality trait for our heir. While I was at the market with Codadad, his attention was caught by a criminal chained in the pillory. When the man begged for water, Codadad immediately promised to bring it and soon returned from a nearby well, letting the criminal drink from his cupped hands. So I could have him become callous, and yeah, I think, guys, I think that's what I'm going to do. Compassionate characters, I just want to kind of point out here, they are not bad in the sense of, like, playing as them, but the problem is if you're playing as someone compassionate, just about any, like, quote-unquote bad or evil thing that you do gets you stressed out. It's a similar situation to the paranoid trait. I just absolutely hate playing with characters that have both of those. So instead, we're gonna go and I'm gonna tell him to spit on him, beat him. He deserves nothing less. And considering we're a callous character ourselves, I think that's gonna work out a little bit better. All right. So someone fears my intentions. Ah, he's a warmonger. Oh, shoot. I didn't get a chance to get that money from him. That's fine. It's not a big deal, all things considered. So, where is this guy's army? I am not seeing him. Was he fighting in some other conflict? Yes, he was. Apparently, this person was attacking him. A vassal within the Seljuk Empire, so maybe they're over here somewhere. Alright, well, if they're not here to defend their home territory, I'm going to swoop right in. Alright, bring that back up to speed 5. Oh, looks like this is a higher fort level than we're used to. Can I go here instead? Yeah, let's take over that castle, I think. So, looks like Hormuz is going to pay us fealty, or, you know, pay us homage. So we've got more renown and more gold and more prestige. Just all great stuff, guys. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna take this from him, and I'm just gonna keep watching. Someone was removed from our scheme, and we have yet another child on the way. Wow. Just continues to be popping them out. And it's Shahara again. Okay. Suppose that makes sense. She is still of child-rearing age, so... Alright, there we go. These two schemes are ready to be launched, so let's do it. Cool. She's dead, and are we successful as well? Yes, she's dead as well. Now, let's go back to the family members. We got two others here. Both of them are women, so... Ooh, yeah, okay, good. They're not of the Seljuk family. They're of a different dynasty because they are not matrilineal marriages. That is what I like to see. Okay, let's get this person who's in prison, I suppose. It's going to be difficult, but we'll probably make it work nevertheless. Okay. Just get everybody assigned super quick. 88% secrecy, I'll take it. That's pretty good. Our daughter is getting involved there, Dina, after we were able to rescue her from prison. Okay. There we are. So we're just going to keep the murder plots going as we continue the war. And there's his army. But looks like we are done here. We captured someone important. But I'm not going to bother doing anything more. There's no real reason to. Alright, and we've inherited a conflict from this guy. He's only got one county, from the looks of it, right? Yeah, just the one. So if we win, then yeah, he would pay us some money. So that makes up for what we lost from not being able to get that truce. What is this? Regalia, she's very competent. It's our granddaughter. Oh, Hermot. Very nice. We already have some regalia, and I'm pretty happy with the bonuses that it gives us, so I'm going to politely decline. We have a dangerous faction. Looks like it's a peasant rabble, so we'll have to do that after this conflict here. Or it might even launch before then. Essential proposal with Yahan the Generous here. I'm not gonna have another lover, but I will just go ahead and lay with this guy. Why not? So The scandal it would cause if I had been caught with you, with my you. That's another typo. But there was no one else in the stables that evening. He grinds against me, his body begging for some kind of release. The intensity consumes us both, the world spinning on an axis centered on this moment. I only hope that our moans of passion were drowned out by the stomping and whinnying of the horses. Alright then. Rather descriptive there. More so than usual. Alright, yeah, so it looks like this peasant rabble will launch their attack before we're done with the siege, but that's okay. I think we'll be alright. And we've had a daughter. Did she get the intelligence trait? She did. Look at that. So that one was passed on. Let's see. Yekta. I don't think we've had a daughter named Yekta. So we'll do that. And look at that. Her stats have just been automatically raised by default because of that trait there. It's really, really powerful, guys. Alright, so yeah, we'll likely see this launch here, yep, in a month. So we'll just finish the siege before... Oh, look at this. Beast in our realm, the sly hyena. Okay. Not likely to do another hunt for the rest of this campaign, but we'll see. Bewinged messenger? No, it's too risky, and in fact, these are already set to go. So let's execute the scheme. Good, so she's dead. And I'm curious if there's any unique dialogue because she's in prison. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. My agents have succeeded in murdering Emira Ipek. One certainty of life is that jailers only care about who is allowed to leave their prison, and hardly about who gets in or what happens to them. When my accomplices offered them a generous bribe to be allowed to visit their good friend, Ipek, they were only too eager to accept. Being deaf to the screams and cracking bones was just part of the service. I have covered my tracks well, and if anyone suspects me, it doesn't even matter because we're already a known murderer. Alright, and never. A peasant's lot is to serve their lord. And someone's apparently trying to kill Soraya for some reason. Don't fully understand that. There we go. But the war is over. Let's enforce our demands. That's good. We got some extra gold there. And someone... Who keeps hiring mercenaries, guys? It's not me. I'm not the one doing it. Why are they asking me for money? And we've had a bastard born. Alright, our first bastard here. It looks like she's a fornicator. A wild oats. I'm going to say I must be very careful about this. We're going to keep it a secret because I don't want to lose the piety there. That's, you know, I don't think that would be in our best interest. Alright, so we need a new spy master. Looks like who died? It was Humayun. He flagellated himself to death. Alright. Rip, I suppose. But yeah, we need a new spy master here. Would any of our current counselors be better? No, they are all pretty terrible. And so I think this powerful vassal, he actually kind of likes us despite the fact that we don't have a job for him. So I think I'm okay to just put Cheyenne here in this role because look at that skill. 34 intrigue is phenomenal. Alright, so another dangerous faction. The Persian Azrika populace. Azarika. Okay, so we'll have to put down some internal rebellions. It's fine. That sort of stuff happens every so often. Alright. There we are. And we just inherited another county. Okay. Apple Falls. What is this? Lately, I have been pondering the education of my son Mahmoud. Is scholarship really the appropriate direction? Since being trained in intrigue myself, I have found that particular knowledge to serve me well. So it's our son. We're not his direct guardian. Or... let me see. Up to intrigue. Nah, let's just keep it where it is. He's going to stay as a learning character. Alright. Whoa, so the army commander's here, and yeah, he is better. Oh, looks like we need to assign somebody. There we are. Okay, Xustru there. Get in. He's fantastic, and the war is over. This guy is not too bad, so I don't really feel the need, but I also don't really feel the need to recruit him. So instead, I'm just gonna behead him. Yeah. Here we go. Just staying at that 100 dread, and it looks like the development in our capital did just increase there. So... that's good. That brings it up to 18. Yeah. Our capital's doing pretty well. We didn't have a very strong start, but honestly, with everything that we've gotten, we're gonna catch up to all the other places. Let me just show you kind of the development map super quick. So, Around us, yeah, it looks like Isfahan and Kumisha are slightly more developed than our capital. And then, of course, we have Baghdad and their surrounding counties, which, that makes sense considering the historical precedent set by that. But then, Mecca is also, it's got 29 development. And then above us, yeah, 17, 19. So really, we're kind of on par with everyone around us. Like, even here in some of the Greek territories, you can see 16, 13. Closer to Constantinople, obviously, it's going to be a little bit higher. But everything else, we're doing about as well as, a lot of the different polities within the Byzantine. So I'm actually pretty happy with our overall development. And actually, speaking of, I want to construct a new castle. Let's go ahead and do that. Just get it started, and it's going to be a brand new holding for us. All right, let's now give out some of this territory in Dailam because we are above our holding limit. And I suppose, yeah, we'll put this genius in charge. Okay? And to remain under the vassal limit, I'm actually going to grant him, yeah, I think I'm okay. Well, he's an evil ravener, so if he betrays us, then we'll know what to do. But I want to stay within our vassal limit because we are at it, I think, or just underneath it. That was one thing I did off camera, was I made Umayya here a duke so that he could take some of our vassals off our hands, and we lost a tax collector. Okay, then I see tax collector. They're all tax collectors. I suppose. Wait. Tax collector, tax collector. So it says that there's 4 of them, but clearly there isn't. So let me see. Manushir. So he's there. That's Erdogan. Aden. Why is Aden not in his job there? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, that was one other thing I did. I changed the tax decree to zakat just to maximize our gold, because I need gold more than anything. And I'm going to be very careful about my expenditures, because I want to make sure that our grandson has as much money in the bank as possible. Because we're going to be facing probably some internal strife as a result of all of that. Alright, so they've got an uprising here. Good. That's one rebellion. And what about this? So they're defending against this. So that's not really going to help us directly. But yeah, the Seljuks only have 1 living member here. They have no house unity, obviously. And apparently, at the age of 3, he's become disloyal. Interesting. Okay. So, there we go. That's another war done and dusted. I think we'll go ahead and now attack Shadi here. Just for this one county, because it is within our de jure territory. We could pay the piety cost, but I'm going to do the prestige cost instead. So this is his capital, and because like I said, this is part of our de jure lands. And then I think our next murder plot's going to be... Well, actually, we don't need to do it against this guy. Although, that's right, it is expensive. And we'd only be able to do it a county at a time. So, I suppose I can just start murdering him here. Get as much taken care of as possible. And then, the Sadikid emirate here, we're going to do the same thing. So, let's get as many people into this as possible. There we are. And excellent. Then here, his antiquarian is joining. Oop, not his chancellor. My bad. His physician. Ooh, having your physician plot against you. Yeah, see, this is why, guys. This is why I like making sure that my physician and my spy master do actually like us, because they can act against us if they don't. All right, let's go ahead and move the rally point here. Oops, I accidentally... There we go. You can just right-click on the map directly. There it is. Alright, let's get the men-at-arms raised, because we don't really need too much more. I want to keep that income high. This guy wants to pay a ransom? Sure. Okay, and I probably should have waited until this ultimatum launched, but it's fine. It's genuinely not a concern. Okay, so moving on. Let's kind of just dive right in. See if we can't catch them out. And I'll turn the speed down, just so I can make sure my movements are better. Wow, Shahara is pregnant yet again. Okay. And we've got a dedicated poem for 10 years. Courtier opinion up by 5. Very nice. Alright, there we go. So let's get Wash Your Hands. We've seen so many plagues pop up that feels like that makes the most amount of sense. And what is he doing? He's going this way, isn't he? Towards Kurdistan. Okay, so let's see if we can't head him off. We're going to have the defender advantage if we fight in that spot. Ooh. It's even chances. Okay, so let's raise everybody else up then. Get all of our soldiers. Someone is still trying to seduce me, but we're going to prevent that from happening. Be gone, thought. Although it also might succeed. We'll see. And yeah, I'm just going to keep the full army raised up because it didn't affect us too bad on our chances there. And we're going to give this guy a bad omen, a moderate health penalty. In fact, that might actually just kill him outright. Let's do that. So the scheme has obtained many sleep. He's got many sleepless nights here. Where is he going? Okay, well, if he's not interested in defending his home, then I'm just going to swoop right in, as always. The AI usually makes some very questionable decisions. Okay, very nice. So this shouldn't take us very long, and keep an eye on where he's at. So we've seen this itching for distraction. Let's just cut holes in their clothes. It's fine. Okay, so he's going all the way down here. Not a very wise decision, but whatever. We've had another granddaughter here, so this is with our son Vali and his wife Reshavna. All right, Delbar, Nazila. Let's do Nazila. I like a lot of the names here. Okay. And we've had another daughter here, Daria. Yeah, sure. I think we've had Darias before. All right, where'd he go? He's going all the way over here, just taking the absolute longest route possible. All right, there's that siege done. Looks like we're only going to need to take one more county until we win. Ah, looks like this guy has joined against us, and that might be what they're doing. They're trying to meet up, but I think this war is going to be over before then, before they have a chance to do anything of substance. Peasants are under control. So someone is clearly hiring mercenaries there. Someone's grand wedding. We'd have to leave now. But, ooh, he's got the great party. Yeah, no. Get out of here. I'm not doing that. I don't even know who that guy is. I have no clue. Alright, our grandson has reached adulthood, so we did manage to survive until then. And so, yes, he became a fortune builder. Very nice. I was hoping for at least the level 3 trait there. So, his stats aren't too super great at the moment, but that's fine. And so he could get a marriage of his own, and I can't arrange a spouse for him. I can't, like, use the find spouse option, because he does have his own titles, and thus it wouldn't work. Okay, that's fine. How are these guys doing? They're still facing some rebellions there. Alright, en route. Explore the floodplains yourself. We can do that because we have the hunter trait. Alright, why did our war score go down? Did they siege some of our territory? They must have. This guy, no. Well, yeah, we laid with him, but it's fine. He apparently did that already. Where is he? Okay, so yeah, it looks like he is sieging down some of our land, right? Where'd he go? Oh, he's over here. They're both over there. Okay, that's fine. We got the ticking war score. Rhola is showing us, paying us homage. Very nice. And we have another dynasty legacy. Excellent. It's just, they're really starting to come in, guys. And I think we're going to go for the Faithful Magistrates here, because the title creation cost down and the control growth is really nice. Although, the reduction to Casus Belli cost, I think, is probably better, right? Because that's going to affect our whole family. Yeah, we have money. Money's not going to be a problem, but the cost to declaring wars themselves, that is where things are a bit of an issue. Okay, what is this? Local infiltrators. Why is this only at... Oh, okay, so no, we don't need that. We just have to wait. So this guy is all set to go. Let's launch that. Did he die? Yes. Good. I will not waste money on him. That's far too much for something that's all but guaranteed to succeed. And there we go. War's over. Cool. So now I'm going to wait, because I think we're going to be facing some rebellions here. This guy has just popped into existence. Cool, so we can go ahead and declare for him as well. That's far more expensive with prestige than it is with piety. So, yeah. And a guardian for our son, who is apparently sick. Our son Ardavan. Alright, well, let's... what is he going down? Learning? We just have so many learning characters. Yeah, we'll have his mother look after him. Alright, and we have some hooks that we can demand payments from. And I should mention... If you have a strong hook on a character with the Golden Obligations perk, you can refresh this every 5 years. So yeah, just kind of continue extorting people from that, and we can apparently usurp this title here. So if we did that, he would lose legitimacy. he would lose opinion of us. Alright, yeah, why not? We're probably going to need it anyway for this, because we're going to need to start assigning some extra vassals. Although, I could give... No, I'm not going to make him a duke just yet. How many ducal titles do we have? 3? Okay, so I think that's going to start affecting people's opinion of us, correct? That's too many? I'm not seeing it. No, okay. Apparently we can hold on to 3, so we will for now. So that's yet another bit of territory under our control. These guys are now starting to pop up into existence. And so where are we at? 60 counties now. We need 54 more before we're able to form our empire. So let's just kind of dive right in. Ooh, looks like they're defending against them. Okay, so these guys, wait. Oh no, they're attacking them. Okay, so actually we might not even need to do anything. We'll let that play itself out. And so I guess we'll go up here instead. Ooh, this guy, oh yeah, this was his murder, or nice murder. This was his territory before. So let's go ahead and get things started here. We'll just kill him. That way we can take his land for ourselves. Making good progress, guys. Already halfway through the episode, but we have expanded pretty substantially already. Is this guy still super expensive with the piety? Yeah, it just sucks. And that has to do with the Iranian intermezzo in large part, so it is what it is, guys. Alright, so, yep, this guy is now in charge here. That did split up his lands, I think, a little bit. Can I... Well, apparently our wife has a claim here. Interesting, I'm not going to press it. But yeah, this is even more expensive than the other one was, unfortunately. Okay, so I suppose we'll wait for these factions to launch their scheme, but it looks like they might not even be strong enough to do it. And someone is apparently trying to kill Vali, or someone was. Oh, wait. Zore was trying to kill our son. This person. Rahola's wife. Well, let's go ahead and imprison her, because that was a crime against our family, and we're gonna throw her into the dungeon, I think. It would decrease the opinion of our vassal here. Could we just ransom her? He won't even accept. Actually, why not? Oh, because he's greedy. Yeah, that makes sense, I suppose. Okay. Although, I could ask for a hook, and then he'd be forced to give us money regardless. And I think that might actually be what we do. Although, we could just execute her. Who else do we have in prison? We got this guy. Is he any good? No. I think we're just going to execute him here. Yeah. Burn at the stake. Faisal, he's also bad, so we'll just execute him. And then Esan, we have a child here of the Razavi dynasty. He has to give himself a hook, so I suppose let's just get the conversion and get his hook from there. And then Shapur is also not great, so we'll just kill him, I suppose. And then yeah. No, I think we just go ahead and execute her. We're going to behead her, and that's going to piss him off. But that's what you do when you act against our family, guys. It is what it is. Alright. I need a hero! A new guest has recently come to my court, a silver-tongued poet of some local repute. My lord, as the storytellers of old sat at the knee of ancient warlords, so do I, Baturai, hope to find employment under your protection. Please, allow me to demonstrate my worth. I could dedicate my next work to you, perhaps. Grand epics are my purvey, great Amira Amiran. Of which hero would you have me sing? So I could say Sinbad, because he could be myself. Yeah, let's do myself. So he's now going to become our poet. Okay, cool. Alright, so our prison has been emptied, and we are ready to move on. Looks like this guy is about ready to go. I think I'm just going to launch it here. And Emir Samir has died, so the Sadikid Emirate is ours for the taking. Let's go ahead and do that. That's another 3 counties there, although... Yeah, okay, cool. It is still part of our Digital Empire territory, so absolutely worth our time. And I think I'm just not even going to worry about the enemy armies there, because if a peasant rabble does spawn in, then it won't be difficult to put them down, genuinely. And if it really is a problem, then we'll call in some mercenaries. But it looks like they're just not they're not strong enough to do this. Sacred text. What is this? As I'm out for a stroll around the market, a merchant calls me over, insisting he has something that will pique my interest. The scent of drying herbs and foreign tinctures overwhelms my senses as I approach the stall. He is rifling through his collection of dusty tomes and other treasures. After some digging, the merchant produces an old book and insists I need it for what is to come. So we can get a book artifact. I could try to negotiate with him. I can just take it from him, and so yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm not sure why that would give us stress. It doesn't, indicate it one way or the other. But yeah, we just got a book there. The metaphysical. So it's an inventory artifact and not a court artifact. So learning +1, learning experience up. So that's not, honestly, it's pretty nice for what it is. And a sacred text, Bibliomancy. As I'm putting away my newly acquired, the metaphysical, a slip of parchment falls out. Upon it are instructions for a practice called Bibliomancy, where one might divine their fortune from a passage in a book. All I need to do is open this text to a random spot and read the first fateful verse my eyes might fall upon. Alright, I've never actually seen this event chain before. This must have been something new. I follow the instructions to the letter and select a passage at random from the text before me. Shivering with anticipation, I open my eyes and read, Fear is the mind killer. A coward dies 1,000 tiny deaths, yet a valiant man dies but once. What am I to make of this? Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. Apparently that would give us stress because we're diligent. Instead, I could say fascinating. This requires further research, and we have a 92% chance of success there. Would gain focused reading for 3 years and some prestige. And there we go. I have finally cracked the mysterious passage from the metaphysical and feel much wiser for it. Thanks to that merchant, the threads of fate suddenly appear more clearly to me. Fear may well be the mind killer, but I have faced my fear. And that's a free learning perk there, and we're already close to the next one. So we're going to get disease resistance here. Iron Constitution, very strong. Next up we'll get Carefree and Mental Resilience, so that we might go down the healthy branch. Alright, and it looks like our son has married a woman here, although he married someone who is a bleeder, and I'm not a fan of that. Do we murder her? I think we murder her. Yeah, our grandson can do much better than that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not really. Alright, so yet another guy has died. This was him up here, so we have a Zaidi Norse character. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, but let's go back to this war. There we go. That was that first county taken care of. Let's kick these guys' asses. Look at that. He recently disembarked. He went and got on a boat just to go next door. Very, very silly, guys. Alright, but we caught him out. There we go. That's most of the war score there. Yeah, when we are at the max. So now we just got to turn around. Alright, let's get that. Carefree. Fantastic. So, yeah, these Mashriki Zaidi populace are trying to rise up against us. So I think what we might do is this. Yeah, let's convert the county. It's not going to take very long because Kavus is just so awesome as an Alama. Oh, actually, let's go ahead and take this back. Or kill these guys before we continue our sieging. There we are. Now we can comfortably do this. And if they attack us, it's fine. Yep. So more prestige there. That's nice. And looks like Adelia has taught our son Ardavan the Cushitic language. Very cool. Learning on the job. It would appear that my courtier Aden has been performing exceptionally well lately, and so an opportunity has presented itself, allowing me to greatly guide and influence his work for the foreseeable future. Perhaps this is an opportunity to further enhance his skills. So let's see. Could get the money. Could get some piety. I think we need the piety a little bit more. And there we go. War is over. Fantastic. And yeah, we are losing some income and stuff due to this, so we need to create a new vassal here. And part of me does want to give it to our son, but we'll just do this instead. There we are. So we have another vassal there. Let's disband our troops. Alright, anything of note that I need to pay attention to? Family members can get married. Asfane. So we should set her up with somebody. Looks like the Afrigid Grand Emirate, that's up here, is willing to join us. He has got the Conqueror trait, so he could be a potential enemy in the future. But look at that alliance strength. Good God. Yeah, we can definitely use a strong friend like that. And then over here, Blemia, where is that? That's down here. Oh, yes, in in East Africa. Okay, yeah, so another kingdom that is willing to join us here. 3,800 troops. We've got some powerful alliances, guys. All right, and then who else? Asfane. Oh, did we just? I thought we just did that for. Do we have two Asfanes? We might. Okay, well, we got this person here in Ajuran. That's also in East Africa. Okay, so a 61-year-old. I suppose that's a strong alliance, guys. And, you know, they are both adults, and also he's going to die soon. So we'll see how long that lasts. And then who else? Oh, wait. Did I just do that all with the same person? Oh, crap. Oh, that was not intentional, if that was the case. Oops. Okay. Well, let's see how that works. So this was with Horma. Okay, so it wasn't all the same person. But then, let me see. Yeah, Asfane, she's no longer our personal physician. I shouldn't have done that. Oops, that was a mistake, guys. But hey, we live with our mistakes. That's how this whole campaign has gone. So we need a new court physician. Alright, whatever. Who is that? Our son, actually, would be pretty good at that. He's already got the physician trait, so yeah, why not? He'll be our tax collector and our physician. So he will never have territory of his own, but he is still incredibly useful and important to our family. So we've got all these different counties here, and looks like the Kurakirid territory is not involved in our own de jure lands. So we're just going to go ahead and take some of these smaller territories here. To conquer, 312, otherwise 208, and 208 is a little bit better. And because these are very, very small and weak, oops, not murder, I'm going to start declaring multiple wars at the same time, because these guys are all very, very weak, and I think that that's going to just save us some time here. It's only around this point that I start granting, you know, multiple wars at the same time, because obviously you can't do so. You can't do so if you are already at war. So declaring them ahead of time is how you get to do that. All right, so he's going to call us into that war. We're not going to help because, you know, we don't need to. All right, here we go. So we're just going to do one at a time. They're just going to sit on their capitals, waiting to die. A shadow over Basra. Yet another plague spawned. God, it's Hamdam's boils. So it started in Mandistan, or there we go. So down here. So not super close to our capital, but let's summon our physician, and we'll go for the soft approach. We have yet to see this event work. And this time it was. Alright, so our son got, I think, no, he didn't get any experience in the trait there, but that's alright. Cool. A bad error over Abula. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, it's spreading, of course, and we'll try to... Yeah, we will try to do this. I can spend the gold here, that's fine. They're both technically going against our character traits, but this is a far more pragmatic approach there. Alright, onwards we go. We're moving along very nicely. 62 years old, we're still alive. So, ooh, the plague is right here, and that's actually spreading quite rapidly. So, Hamdan's boils. So this is... Yeah, it's a minor plague. It's another measles one. Hopefully none of our soldiers get sick while we're doing this. Blackmail. Who is this? That we like the company of other men? Gulab of the renowned squires. Okay, well, you know exactly what we're gonna do, guys. I'm gonna actually accept the hook here because I don't want to lose the piety tier. So let's accept the hook here, and we're just gonna kill him. Oh, and I forgot to assign agents to this job. My bad, guys. You guys, some of you were probably screaming at me from your screens. Let's do this. All right. Oops. Let's do acceptance, or yeah, acceptance. There we are. Our court jester. Yeah, why not? He'll be a thug. And it looks like Golpari would be a good choice for that, and we only have one for our alibi. That's fine. So, yep, I totally did not even realize that this was not doing what I thought it was going to do. And there we go. You shall have it in death. There is that faction war. Okay, so let's end this. And I suppose, is it just these guys here? There we are. Ooh, that's quite a large rebellion, actually. So we'll have to take them down one at a time. Where is their ruler? Are they commanded there? No, is he up here? They might not have a commander yet. I think I need to let some time pass. All right, so let me turn the speed down just a little bit, let like a day or two go by. So where is their commander? There he is, Bozorg. Okay, if we capture him, the war is over. So I'll leave these guys here for now. I guess I can take them down just for a little extra war score. But we do need to make our way north. And war has been declared on us by Punjab. Alright, look at that. So we've got lots of different conflicts going on, guys. This might end up being a longer episode, depending on how this goes. And once our murder plots are resolved, I think I'm going to try taking him out, because that is quite a large conflict. But let's go ahead and call our allies to this. So, yeah, it's a holy war. Okay. Let me see. Yes, this is... I just want to make sure that I click the correct one. Is it... Let me see. Yeah, okay, for Pangjur. Just wanted to make sure that that was the correct one. Alright, so we'll call them all in here. Any little bit of help that we might get, well, he will not accept. Because he's a conqueror. He does not want to help us out. I didn't realize that that gave you that debuff there. Interesting. Alright then. Good to know, I suppose. Alright, but we do have a couple allies coming in, and if we need to, we'll hire mercenaries. Alright, so that was one of their armies destroyed. Ooh. Okay, apparently our allies tried helping us out, and they only decreased our war score. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Where are they going? They're going out to sea for some reason. To gather themselves, and then they're gonna, yeah, go right back to land. So where are they going to stop? Yeah, we need to put this down before anything else. Alright, mental resilience, there we go. So that decreases or increases the amount of time between any mental breaks that we might have. Although we haven't really had much issue with stress throughout this whole campaign. Alright, I've come across a book describing how ancient Murshids used trances and visions of ecstasy to commune with heaven. It seems a strange practice in our modern age, but perhaps there is something to be learned from them. Let's test the mystical practices, see what happens. Oops, I need to change the direction our guys are going in. Locked in a room, strange powders on a burning fire provided overpowering heat, smoke, and smells as I tried to feel the things that lie beyond the world of senses. I do not know how much time passed before strange, indecipherable visions of light and pulsing sounds came to me. Was it my imagination or a glimpse of the divine? Is there even any way to tell? We'll see. We shall see. Alright, so I want to get these guys... Let's see here. This is so frustrating. Whatever I do, I cannot capture the feeling I got from my first mystical experiments. That sense that something is there just out of reach is simply gone, no matter what I do. So I think we're going to pick this here. I don't need what is this? Dangerous habits? The tiny penalty to our health? No. We're going to say a prayer is all I need to commune with God. We tried, some drug stuff, but it did not work. All right, let's see. Why do we have a blind commander in charge of this army here? That does not seem right. All right, Murad. That's going to be a better choice, I think. Let's see if we can't catch these guys out. All right, if we win, then the war's over. Looks like one of our knights was wounded in the conflict, but there we go. So that army has been destroyed. And, oh, there's more over there. Okay, so we have to leg it all the way over here to finish, and I think the commander might have been... Yeah, I think he might have managed to make his way over here. Yep, let's get the extra gold there. Oh, there we go. There's our hit to the opinion and income. So that was for, yeah, these territories down here. So we need to get another person in charge. Let's just do a local Bedouin noble, and I will give him... Oh, wow. Somehow we assigned a peasant leader in charge. Okay, whatever. So we are one vassal above our limit there, so that is going to give us a slight penalty, but there's not a whole lot I can really do about it at the moment. Whoa! That is a larger force than I thought was going to be there. Okay, so what we might need to do... I guess what I'll do is bring my army down this way and move the rally point here and maybe hire some mercenaries to help us out. The Armenian Band of Lori, yeah. These guys, oh, apparently their captain sucks. But yeah, these guys have helped us out in the past. That heavy cav, or actually the light cav there, is really, really quite powerful. So I think that might be the best choice. Otherwise, do we have anyone else here? The pike bearers, that's not a bad option. Lots of mercenaries are already hired out. Yeah, alright. It is primarily just peasant levies, right? Yeah, but they do have a couple men-at-arms there and some siege weapons, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, so let's see what we can do about this. Gonna get these guys into position. Oh my gosh. Yet another thing is going on here. We're losing this war. Is that the one? Yeah, that was the one we were supposedly helping out in. Summon the physician. Okay, just soft approach. And this is a Liberty faction. Okay, so lots of conflicts, guys, happening. I didn't even notice that all of these schemes are ready to go. So let's get them resolved here. I guess we have to try again with this one. All right, so Kurush, our marshal. He's rising up against us. That is not good. All right, so the early prevention was a success. So we have a lot of stuff to resolve here, guys. So we'll first do the populist uprising, because we need to put that down ASAP. Secret exposed, whatever. I'm not going to be paying attention to this stuff as much. So we lost our marshal. Kurush has betrayed us. That is not good. So we'll get Hadi in as our replacement marshal. And let's get him increasing control in Calm, because it looks like we need that. And let's get our Imam converting the faith in this county here. We'll just convert them all. And we've had another granddaughter, it looks like. Cool. Alright, so now that we've made it down here, let's go ahead and hire our mercenaries. I'm going to turn the speed down because there's a lot of stuff happening and I need to be very careful. So the Armenian band, let's get them in. That's 4,800 troops plus our allies that are coming to help us out. So let's go ahead and kill them. Kill them all. These ungrateful bastards are just you know, not happy with all the really, really good things we've done for them. I mean, come on, let's be real. So let's take a look at this Liberty War here. So we're roughly evenly matched, and another peasant rabble. Wow, this is the largest conflict we have ever faced, guys. And these guys are fighting each other, apparently. Whoa, well, that was very short-lived. So the peasant rabble is dead. The populace actually helped us out with that. I mean, I'll take it, I suppose. An offer of peace. Yakub. Yeah, that was this guy here. Yeah, I suppose I'll accept it just so I'm not... Yeah, just so I'm not dealing with that conflict there, and we'll kill him. In fact, let's get that started right now. That just a lot of stuff spawned in at a very inopportune time. Is there someone we could put in place that would be more successful here? Contribution. I suppose yes. There we go. That increases it slightly. So we might just have to wait a little while. But for this guy, Spy Master is on board, so that certainly helps. Okay, our Court Jester is really just putting in a lot of work there. And no one for secrecy, but that's fine. That's all good. Alright, let's go ahead and put these guys down before they siege down our territory again. Here we are. Fantastic. There it is. That war has been resolved. Fantastic. So Bozorg has been pacified. Now, we need to march right back around, and I suppose kill these guys. Yes. The more that... Oh, so we're... Yeah, we've got the ticking war score here, but they're down there doing their thing. So let's go ahead and start a murder plot against, well, him. We can't. Okay. So we'll have to deal with that. If we lose some territory, that's gonna be the first time it has ever happened over the course of this campaign. So, oof, there's just a lot of stuff happening. Know your place. We gained some legitimacy there. So, yeah, we're still at level 3, which is just annoying. Oh, let me get out of isolation for the capital. I totally forgot to... Oh no, we're not in isolation anymore. Okay, I guess that must have done that thing by itself. Okay. What is this? Negotiating an alliance with whomst? Delbar, sister. Okay, sure. Alright, and then prisoners that can be ransomed. Let's get... Ooh, yeah. We'll deal with that later. It's not important right now. Anyone else that we could call into this war here? The Liberty War, yes. And he'll join, and I doubt he will, correct? No. He just will not help us out. Not unless we're doing an offensive war. So that's good to know, guys. If you ever form an alliance with a conqueror, that is how that works. Okay. So, oh, they're running away, as they should. So instead, let's go after some of the stronger armies here. I don't want to fight them, so we're going to adjust the path and go here instead. We got another Velaya here that just came back to us. And we got some trinkets, apparently, in our possession. Brilliant Gemstone. Let's get the Iridescent Stone in our inventory, just because that's kind of cool. Alright, and we got another book. De Gratia. Alright. And we must spare no expense to build. So the plague there is over. And Dina has been murdered by... under mysterious circumstances. That's unfortunate. I have a feeling. Yeah, chest of gold. Yeah, I suppose I can give him some money. That way, yeah, we're not gonna send any soldiers because we just can't. We have so much stuff going on, and you would think that he'd understand that, but whatever. So, Stone of Glass. This is a learning event that I have seen many times. As I struggle to make out the tiny letters on the scroll before me, I feel a headache building once again. Why do scribes insist on writing such small symbols? I squint and try again. Nothing short of a miracle. With the aid of a stone of glass, even old men struggling with bad eyesight could read with ease. So we could give our ulama a weak hook. Otherwise, it'd be 200 gold. And I think, yeah, I think I'd rather take the experience here, even if we're giving up a hook there. Alright, so you can go further than this. 20 days of progress. Abd al-Qadir. Now let's just increase his intrigue there. And I suppose these schemes are ready to launch, right? There we are. So Yaqub is dead. And then this guy, let's give it a try. It's not as guaranteed to succeed, but it was a success nevertheless. And then before I do anything else, I am going to try a murder plot against him. If we are successful, then I think the war will become invalidated. Alright, acceptance, no relevance. Let's do this here. Okay, our caravan master. There we are. So 89% of success there. That's pretty good despite the fact that we're trying to murder someone that we're actively in a war with. And as for the secrecy, only 32%. So could we convince the Chancellor here? If we bribed him... prestigious good word and leverage or scheme and maybe 100 gold. Yeah, I need that secrecy up as high as possible just because 32% is not great. Now, back to this war here. Okay. They grow up fast. Mastermind philosopher, Mahmud, our son. Very nice. So he got the best education from that. This war is now over. Okay. Very good. Very good. So this was the one that was declared on us. So now we still have the Liberty War, unfortunately. Oh, and we got 105 gold there, so that makes up for what we spent. Okay. Now, let's go this way. I suppose we can... Yeah, let's resolve this conflict here, just because it's been going on for a while. And another beast sighting that I'm just going to ignore. Yeah, so we're going to get these guys... And looks like our allies will go and attack them themselves. There we go. Now we're healthy. We are 64 years old, and we're still kicking it. I want to keep this going as long as possible. And yeah, that's the conflict that we're not interested in doing anything about. Okay. Alright, so there we go. We got that taken care of, and now those armies are coming together. So, not particularly great. Let's attack them here. Alright, that was that war there. And so now we have the ticking war score. So that should be a success. I can now focus my attention over here. Okay. Ooh, who are we fighting? The enemy banner. Fine addition to our collection. Yeah. We got the soft... Yeah, cool. We got another banner here that we can put up as a trophy. And another one. Okay, cool. So we could put that up in our court, or we could just sell it. Alright, so we are going to be defending in the Drylands here. Another faction. Ugh, just annoying, guys. Super, super annoying. These guys will have they have a couple years before they launch their attempts at betraying us. And whoa, we are guaranteed to lose there. They have a pretty good military. And okay, so Isfahan. Let's give out this mosque here just to someone. Mahmud. Actually, we'll give him this whole county, I think. Yes. And we no longer... I don't think I have any interest in holding on to this territory personally. So we'll just put some other guy in charge. And yeah, we are 3 vassals over our limit, so that's just something I'm going to have to deal with later. And apparently our sister is demanding an artifact, the Crime and Punishment book. Intrigue lifestyle experience. Yeah. No. Sorry. It's mine. I can sell it for money if nothing else. Yeah, so apparently we are slated to lose that conflict, so we might need more help from mercenaries, guys. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. We have the money to throw around, so I'm not... Oh, what the heck? Oh, apparently we're now at only 4 of our... Yeah, that's right, because we were holding on to that stuff. That makes sense, yeah. So, yeah, let's go ahead and hire some more mercenaries to help us out. These guys are pretty good for 300 gold. Let's do that. 820 troops. Although, where is he going to appear? I'm not entirely sure. So, no, let's do just the regular mercenaries instead. 340 gold for them. So, did they have bonuses in Drylands? No, it's hills, mountains, and desert mountains. So, if they decide to retreat to those, bits, then we'll do that. All right. So we have more troops there. Where are the rest of our allies? Oh, they're down here. Why? Oh, they must have been chasing down an army. So let's give them some time to join. Oh, and there we go. We lost that siege there, unfortunately. So now they're going to have the defender advantage. Better army commander. Who is commanding them? Let me see. That guy's pretty good. That guy's better. Oh, this guy. So that's why he's got a commander advantage of 41. Yikes. Okay, so I'm going to wait for... Ooh, hang on. Yeah. I don't want them attacking us, so let me put the speed down. I didn't realize it was at 5. I keep kind of flip-flopping back and forth between that. But yeah, we need our friends here to help us with this conflict, because we're not going to win without them. Alright, that's that war completed, so we've increased our territory. Okay, let's go in on them then. We brought in our friends. Would that help us? It should, in theory. We double them in terms of troop counts. Probably lose. Wow. Holy moly. Just a very difficult situation, guys. Do I hire more mercenaries? I think so. Let's go ahead and do that. Just cause, I said I was going to hold on to money, but clearly that's not going to be as possible as I thought. Oh, actually, they split up. Can I catch them? No. Wow. This guy is really just that good, apparently. Ooh, but let's catch them out this way. If we can catch out one of their armies... I need them to go away. I'm going to let them retreat. Then I might try to take back my lands. So, yeah, the Liberty War there, that's that. Okay, so clearly these people saw an opportunity against us, and someone is trying to seduce me yet again. Alright, so they're going to sit on those mountains, and they have the defensive terrain, unfortunately. So let's siege back our territory. Okay. And unfortunately, it looks like we're very close to losing this land here. Very frustrating, guys. Very, very frustrating. Okay, so we did take that back. So we should help out with this. So if we need to take our stuff back from our enemies, we will. There is a part of me that is tempted to just launch this scheme and see if it works. 20 days until the next scheme phase, so I might just have to give it a try and roll the dice, guys. Alright, public intoxication. My mutasib informed me that my vassal Kudayar is wandering through the bazaar, giggling and staring at the clouds in broad daylight, nonetheless. The normal punishment for this wanton behavior, they inform me, is to arrest and flog this wayward believer. So, yeah, we're gonna do that. And that was a defeat, not for the war that we were participating in. But yeah, as soon as this goes up to 100%, I think we just need to launch the scheme. Okay. Oh, and then need to take this back as well, I suppose. Okay, so could we potentially wait 20 days? I don't think so. Not with the ticking war score. So let's give it a try, guys. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, then we will lose territory for the first time in this campaign. Let's give it a try. Seize the moment. And he did die. Did that invalidate the war? No. Damn it. I thought that was going to work. Oh well. I suppose it is what it is, guys. We'll have to come and reclaim that later. Okay, so, yep, we lost a little bit of land there. It was just the one county, but one county too many. However, it looks like the Seljuks have indeed started to really fall apart here. So, yep, and he's 9 years old. He's super in debt. He's disgraced. And so this is opening up more opportunities here. This war, by the way, it's a liberty war, so we need to at least get to a point where we can maybe get a white peace. Otherwise, if we win, we would gain some prestige or some legitimacy, and we would arrest everyone that rose up against us. So I think this is actually going to be where I leave us today on this episode. A lot of unexpected developments, guys, but we are still alive as Vahid, and so we're going to continue playing as him for as long as we possibly can and try to win this conflict. I am not going to allow this Liberty War to succeed if it's the last thing I do. Alright, so there it is. So next time, guys, we're going to try to continue this internal conflict and try to get the victory, even if it's the last thing I do as this character. If you guys enjoyed the video, I would really appreciate a like, a comment, and perhaps a subscription if you made it this far. And so I hope you all have a great, fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you all next time.